The day I moved into Tessa's apartment, I realized two things. First, she was still as polished and glamorous as she had been in college. Her guest room looked like a model suite. Second, this was the perfect place for a heartbroken woman to fall apart. So when the notification lit up my phone screen, I didn't hesitate to grab her bottle of red wine and curl up on the sofa. I stared at the contact name I'd never changed. Babe. My chest tightened. Zayn was getting married. In just 7 months, he had found his true love, planned a grand wedding, and even booked a month-long couples cruise. And me. I had given him 10 years of my life, yet never earned even a title. Tears blurred my vision as I downed the wine until I passed out on the couch. Phone still clutched in my hand when I called Tessa. He's getting married. I choked out. There was a long silence on the other end before Tessa finally whispered comfort, telling me to wait until she got off work. Hours later, I had managed to pull myself together, but when I reopened the email, I noticed even the invitation had my name spelled wrong. My stomach lurched, and I rushed to the bathroom to throw up. But my biggest mistake came afterwards. Looked up his new fiancée, a model. Perfect. Beautiful. Everything I wasn't. When Tessa finally came home, she glanced around at the spotless apartment, then back at my wrecked appearance. She sighed and sat beside me. Zayn was never worthy of you, she said firmly, but I couldn't laugh, couldn't even smile. Tessa pressed on, pointing out the things I had deliberately ignored. How he had forced me to move to Chicago just to control me. How the bakery he gave me was never about my dreams, but only because he thought he'd be in New York. How, for 10 years, he had built a cage around me, ... I tried to argue, but she cut me off coldly. When he had you locked away, I only got to see you twice a year. Now, I see you every day, and I like having you here. Her hand tightened around mine, her gaze unwavering. There's something else, something that will make you even angrier. My stomach dropped. I already knew he was getting married. She blurted it out like ripping off a bandage. I found out a month ago, but I didn't tell you because I was afraid. Afraid you'd fall apart, afraid you'd go beg him to take you back. The air froze. My body went rigid. She knew, and she kept it from me. ... You don't get to make that decision for me? My voice shook, rage swelling in my chest. Tessa didn't let go. Her eyes stayed locked on mine. You're right, I was wrong. But even if I told you, he still wouldn't have come back. My heart felt crushed, every breath heavy and jagged. And yet, her next words unsettled me even more. And this isn't even the worst part. Click on the homepage link, search for RRN and 12572, watch more content.